Good morning. I am seeing an increasingly worrisome thing happen here and around the world, to be quite honest. And pardon my voice, I'm on the very, very, very tail end, I hope, I believe, of this super flu nonsense that's going around. Um, but I'm seeing this, and it used to be something, and I'll get to what this is in just a second here. It used to be something that used to be fairly widespread. I mean, I would definitely say half of the people, if not a little better, would participate. But now, today, I can't definitively identify anybody that does it. I can't. I know I do it. I'll never stop doing it. It's one of the most important things as human beings that we can do. What is that? Well, it's a real simple little mind exercise called putting yourself in other people's shoes. You see, people, not just Americans, but people around the world, have, for the most part, completely lost any bit of empathy or compassion. They've lost the very humanity that God created them to represent. That is why, when you come and you listen to my content, I will have very different takes on things. And it's because I do that one simple task. I put myself in their shoes. Let's take what was going on in the Middle East with Israel and Palestine, Gaza. There are a whole lot of people that were good with what's going on. Whole lot of people. By far, a large majority of people were completely A-okay with what was going on. And a good number of those people was cheering on Israel. Talking about the Palestinians, how they're just, well, let's just say it, dirty, filthy animals. Which, by the way, if you are not a Zionist Jew, you are a dirty, filthy animal. Per their scripture, per their book, the Talmud, per their book. Keep that in your mind, because I guarantee you the Zionists do. And they'll lie, cheat, steal, play any damn game they can to get what they want. The Talmud tells them to. So when I looked at that situation, I asked myself, well, how would I feel? How would I feel if some Mexicans, or some Canadians, or Somalis, or Afghanis, or people from anywhere, people from multiple places, were to come in to this town and just start running roughshod over the whole town? They see a place that they want, a home that they want. They just go, they harass, they do everything they can to get that person to move. And if they won't move, they'll just kill them. They're going to get that property. They're going to get that land. Now you tell me how you would feel if someone from another nation come and just took everything you have without you having any say. And if you try to say something, they'll kill you. They'll kill your wife, your kids, right in front of you. And they'll do it with glee. Now, I personally have no damned idea how some sick, evil fuck could stand behind that. But apparently there's a whole lot of sick, evil fucks in the world. No, I'm not one of them. That's insanity, folks. That's insanity. And then half those people will go to church on Sunday completely clueless that the people that they spent supporting and cheering on the entire week prior were the very opposite of the intent of why they're sitting in that pew. But they'll think the entire time every bit of it is righteous. Why? Because they were told so. Because somebody told them, oh, well, they're the chosen people. Chosen people. Well, I don't know. Why don't you read Revelation 2:9 and 3:9? Revelation 2:9 and 3:9. And then you can take it up with God. I'm sorry. I love God. I believe the Bible. And I'm not going to sit there and try to switch stuff up because it doesn't sit well with how I want to look like to my buddies. Because let's face it, a lot of the hubris, ego, pride, that's all to keep buddies impressed. All to climb up that social ladder. Is it worth it? Eternity in hell? Is it worth it to be the cool cat here? I damn sure hope so. For you. It's not for me. Not for me. Hey man, I don't care what you want to call me. I don't care what you want to think about me. I do not give a shit. Why? Because I've said it a gazillion times. If you're going to judge me on the scales of God, not the scales of man. Because if you judge me on the scales of man, I am going to fail because I'm not even trying there. Some people have their shit straight. Some people understand priority. But you know what? Most of the time, priority is things that are for others, not just myself. And it seems like today's society, if people see something that they could do that will not only benefit themselves, that it benefit their others, they'll do what they can to try to make sure they only benefit themselves. I said something in our local Facebook group the other day, and it's a fact. We live in a society today where people want to condemn everybody to failure. It's just a fact. People want to condemn each other to failure. But that is a total lack of wisdom. Because do you know what happens after that cycle continues long enough? Everybody loses opportunity. Now let's flip that around. Let's say we pulled our heads out of our asses and we encouraged people, maybe even helped out when we could. The more people that succeed, the more opportunities for success that opens up for others. See how that works? People around the globe, but it's real bad in the United States, people around the globe have been cutting their nose off to spite their face for decades now. And you see where it's getting us. You know the old thing of there's two wolves to feed? Which wolf are you going to feed today? Which wolf are you going to feed tomorrow? We got to pull our heads out of our asses. Because the destruction that we're wishing on everybody else is going to come home to roost. And we're starting to see that now. I pray for discernment. I don't know what else to do. Hope you have a good day. Try to put yourself in someone else's shoes today. And I'll see you around. Shalom.